we got to figure out what we're going to do next, which basically means we are going to go take a little Gandarooski at... We're going to go to Omega one more time, check out what else is going on there, and then we're going to pick a dossier, and I think we're going to go... Well, or maybe we'll go to the Citadel, and then we'll see what... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. Do you have any... No, not yet, Asdi. We're going to do that tonight. That got me thinking, are there Space Olympics? Bet Krogans would be great at shot put. They probably would be. Maybe I'll put it to a vote tonight where we go, all right? So if you stick around, you can vote in the poll of where we're going to go. I'd like to remind you that we are starting to post the VODs on YouTube. So if you want to go through and watch those VODs, you can watch them there. And we have not been to the Citadel yet, Purple. No. We have not. We're going to go back to Omega this evening. We're going to see what else is there to do. I'd like to also remind everybody as we dock on Omega, this is a spoiler-free run. All right, so if you already know what's going on, awesome. I will not be impressed by your knowledge because I know too. I'm just acting like I don't. I want to preserve the sanctity of the blind run for all the fabulous folks here who are spending time with us that don't know what's going on. That includes asking questions such as, what are you going to do at this certain point? What are you going to do in Mass Effect 3? Don't even ask about Mass Effect 3. If you want to ask a question, make damn sure that it's about something that I've already done. If you're not sure whether it's something I've already done, err on the side of caution, please. I will time out comments that give stuff away or that allude to things that haven't happened yet. It's not personal. It's just because I really want to make sure that this is fun for people who have not been through it before. I'm making decisions that I would personally make if it was me. And I'm also overanalyzing all the dialogue options and talking about all the concepts I see and trying to use them to illustrate certain things we've talked about before. So. I'll be right back. I'm going to go tuck Allie into bed. BRB, you can look at Morden's beautiful face for a second. Thanks for being here, friends. Okay. Let's get these guys equipped with some cool shit. We got our hand cannon, arc projector, death plasma shotgun. Good. So the only thing I don't like about this armor...
The plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Excellent. Knew he could do it.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about this armor is you can't see my face. We'll see how that goes for, like, dialogue and stuff. finish this game today. I decided to watch your stream instead of doing that DLC. I love this game so much. Well, thanks for watching. Yeah, I think the game's fabulous. You look like one of those high-level stormtroopers. I mean, we are pretty intimidating. All right, let's go talk to Aria and see what she's got for us.
Come on, let me in. Aria's expecting me.
I'm a VIP now, baby. I just walk right in.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
Tell me the job.
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why? You're gonna have to give me more info than that, big dog.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
You're asking me for a reason. So why don't you go ahead and tell my ass, or I'm not gonna help you.
If Aria wants my help, she'd better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my help.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Always to preserve the image. All right, I'll help.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
Cool, I'll be back.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
I can't decide if I like seeing Shepard talk. Like, I don't know. Like, not seeing Shepard's face is a little weird for me, but whatever. All right, so we're going to protect this Patriarch guy.
What do you need?
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
It is Munchie, unfortunately.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
Okay. So not really much there to say to her. I find Aria fascinating.
You want to talk? Talk about it.
You know, she clearly, like, I mean, she wants to be in the know, but she doesn't seem like she has complete control over the place, and that seems to be unsettling to her. I don't know, like, you know, like, she kind of talks like she's got full control. It seems like almost an overcompensation.
Expected to open next year once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
All right, where is this guy? Patriarch. Anybody know a Patriarch? music in this game's banging. Oh, Patriarch. What's up, buddy?
No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Can't say I was expecting a Krogan.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
So he's aware of what's going on then.
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
One of my hearts. So we know Krogan have 4 testicles. Now we know they have more than one heart.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. A few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Aria might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see, not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
So this guy's obviously smart. Like, he knows what's up. Obviously he has a history with Aria, so he knows how she ticks. What's interesting is for how unpredictable Aria appears, it seems like she's also completely predictable. Not necessarily in a bad way, but he can anticipate what it is that she's trying to accomplish at any given point in time.
Unlock this damn thing and go find no one steals my shit.
He seems to have some pretty strong insight into the fact that he's really here on her terms, and he almost seems bummed about the fact that he's not as menacing and feared as he used to be. Also, Jakey, thanks for coming in here, man. Appreciate the raid as always, dude.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done.
Know yourself, pretty
Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
All right, well, we got to get you out of here, man.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad.
There you go.
Perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
I can't say I blame him either. I mean, who am I to give a shit about this? Aria gave me the information that I needed. She doesn't have any extra information. Like, we can play this game too. Aria has ceased being particularly useful to us. Granted, I mean, I know she can sick a bunch of people on us, but I feel pretty confident in our ability to hold our own. I don't entirely understand why it matters to me. Saying what kind of Krogan are you is stupid, because him saying I will stay to see who thinks I'm important enough to kill means he wants a fight. So that means he's a Krogan. That's exactly how I would expect a Krogan to respond. Oh, a fight? Cool. Let us be your muscle. I guess that lets him see who thinks he's important enough to kill, and then we can still fight him off and we get the best of both worlds.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his
Didn't think he'd
battle.
go for that.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Aria's trophy.
You could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
All right. That works.
You return. I've heard nothing of the assassins. Do you have news? Or have you changed your mind? Shall I slink back to the safety of Aria's protection?
I should be going.
All right, so Afterlife is apparently where the goons are. And there's a merc right here.
A source reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former council races.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if we have to go to that, like, VIP room. You remember that VIP room? Oh, here we go.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you to go away.
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Krant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Wow, I wish fighting Krogan was that easy all the time. You just kick him in the nuts and then that's it. And here I've been just wasting just full clips of ammo. All right, I'm not complaining. Whatever. I'm pretty sure Krant is the same thing as like back in the day when people used to fight on others' behalf, like in Game of Thrones. You know, when somebody fights on behalf of another person, and they're like, I want trial by combat, but I can't do it. That kind of thing.
Just plan for the funeral normally. You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Aria may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a
I will say he also seems to admire Aria, despite having some disdain for her.
Take care, Patriarch.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Aria. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Interesting. I like how killing two Krogan upsets. I I killed every mercenary force on my way to get Archangel, and nobody bats an eye. I killed 2 Krogan for Patriarch, and all of a sudden I've upset the balance of Omega. Okay.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly...
I mean, at this point, I think everybody should be terrified of me around here.
Aria wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself.
Sure
Wouldn't
did.
keep her waiting.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Oh. All right, so do we be shitty with her, or do we play him up a bit? Again, I don't know that I have much... Aria and we're cool, but my goal is to keep people off balance here. So if I play him up, that keeps it off balance. If I say her intel sucked, that's a direct attack on her. I think we probably instill a level of dissonance or confusion in her if we play him up a little bit. Although she may already know it was me. Like, that's the other thing. If I play stupid here, Aria may just be like, dude, I know it was you, you idiot. I'm connected. Literally everybody in this club knows who I am and talks to me, so... But they do have a symbiotic relationship. So if he's strong, then perhaps she's strong, and we can just let it be that.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done.
Yeah, and you can respect that. The shoulder pad blocking her face is annoying.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
What's the catch?
No catch, I don't need it, and I don't want it to go to waste. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Okay. Interesting. She answered that very quickly. Her tone just completely changed in that.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
I think she means sex.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
She doesn't mess around, man. I respect it. Like, I mean, here's the thing. When people come to Omega, they know that it's lawless. It's the Wild West. I have nothing but respect for people who are gonna, do what they gotta do to run the place. Whatever. If they're the two that want to take it on, there's no rules that say that you can't do that. She used her resources. I'm down. I love how Shepard though. It's like, do you mean like assassins? Do you mean like you killed them? It couldn't possibly mean that you're referring to the fact that you could do some pretty cool sex stuff. No. Oh, Shepard.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect.
Power of language.
And the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting, but let's move on.
Do you need something else?
We friendly enough to talk about who you were before, Omega?
You're reaching back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything that should matter to you.
So why keep it secret?
No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people out there with long memories. I've had a few careers, a few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
I am allured by this conversation. I'm just gonna be honest. I find this conversation to be kind of sexy.
I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past?
I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my past to the galaxy. You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patriarch? A footnote. Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up?
I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage professional rivalry. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone.
Did you all catch that? Scott, that one sentence has immense history behind it. Just immense history. Wow. You'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone. So that makes me wonder whether she did have to kill somebody at one point, or whether she actually did disappear instead of being forced to kill somebody, and now she doesn't know who that is. Like, now she doesn't know where that person is. Oh, Little Red Boat. Shepard is sweaty right now. It's probably better that I got the helmet on. I'm drenched. Sweaty. But we got to make sure she sees us. We're cool. We're calm.
You couldn't have started here with nothing. You must have been someone important.
I've always been important, even if others didn't recognize it. So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought they were more entitled to it. I let them chase a ghost, or several. It's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record keeping.
Aria, is it just me, or am I picking up some vibes here? You know, I've done a couple things. I've kind of showed my worth. You see a little bit of yourself in me. I respect what you've done. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, maybe if you wanted to come downstairs away from your perch and maybe have a drink, I've got the credits. No pressure. No pressure. I would buy you a drink if you want. I know you own the bar. I know that you probably drink for free, but if as a gesture.
All right, I'll drop it.
Better luck next time.
Ooh. Did you just suggest there might be a next time? So you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Are you still indifferent about me?
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned.
Your death was down. Whatever you need will come out on its
I already did that.
I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Ooh, the banter. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Chat. I would ask Aria out on a date. I would do that. I don't have the option right now.
Nothing to see here.
You hear that? No.
I'm into it. Make of that what you will. Okay.
Come on, let me in.
I just told you, Tiger, I just said I'd buy her a drink. Let's pump the brakes a little bit here, man. I'm not trying to do anything other than just buy her a drink and get to know her a little bit more. I would buy her a drink at this point. If she was willing to have a drink with me, you bet your ass. I'm sad thinking about how in a past life you used to be giddy like this with Ashley. I know, dude.
As the disease is now under control.
Junk. Talk to Garrus.
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying. The strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
Borgia adaptation interesting. Not just biological, social as well. Urban area adapting to them in return. Large concentration. Hope they're controlled. If they attack, as happened near my clinic, casualties likely.
Man, this is really a sorry state of affairs here.
Unlock this damn thing and go find the
Oh shit!
No one steals my shit.
What's up, Zine? Hello, friends. Hey, you know what? Let's get this music rolling. Welcome to the club. Let's do a little dance. Those of you coming along with Zine, hello. Zine, I hope you had a wonderful stream, my friend. Thank you, as always, for the raid. Those of you coming along with Zine, hi, I'm Dr. Mick. I'm a licensed couple and family therapist. I got a PhD in human development. This is Game Sessions with a Therapist, where we play cool games, talk about mental health, psychology, therapy, and more, in an effort to destigmatize those things and bring information to people who wouldn't otherwise have it in a responsible and ethical way. I don't do therapy on stream, but I do answer questions related to mental health. You can ask me at any time by tagging me in chat. We are currently playing Mass Effect. This is part 13 of our Mass Effect Legendary Edition run. If you don't want Mass Effect spoiled, I highly recommend you leave. If you're cool with it being spoiled, welcome in. This is a blind run, though. We are not having spoilers in chat. This is my 10th time playing through the Mass Effect trilogy. I'm acting as if it's my first. I'm overanalyzing every dialogue option there is, and I'm trying to use the game to illustrate various psychological concepts. If you think that would be interesting, hang around. Please don't ask questions about what I have done or what I will do, because those potentially have spoilers. But if you want to hang out, have a great time with the fabulous community, I encourage you to do that. Again, if you don't follow Zine, if you're here with me and you don't follow Zine, go follow the man. He's excellent. He's a dear friend. And I'm glad you bring people my way, my dude. Thank you all for the follows as well. HEB, Neko, T Travels, and Avatar. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's fine. We're not at a spoilery moment right now, so if Mass Effect is something you want to play on your own and you haven't played it before, I definitely recommend that you... Nicky Wiki, thank you for the follow. What's up, Beaten Off? Good to see you, friend. Shepard shuffle, baby. This chick's like really into it. She just never stops either. I'm doing well beating off. Great to have everybody here. What's up, Gaming General? It's going very well. Going very, very well. This is my last stream for the week. I'm going home this weekend to Indiana, so I will be off until Monday or Tuesday. Have a good one, Master.
What do you want?
Let me in.
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
I want to get in.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section.
Thank you,
of the club.
Chico.
For those with the right name. Do you want something?
I don't want anything at all.
Check out Afterlife's main floor. You'll like it.
What's up, Verquix? Right, I know. Go full Eric Andre. All right. Well, I think we've probably done everything there is to do here, so let's roll. Hey, no kidding, Fictionaire. Like, oh, it's all good, General. You don't ever have to apologize for being late to streams. It's all good, man. I'm just glad to have you here now. Gavorn.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
Who, me? The guy in the scary looking armor? I was on a mission, brother. I get shit done.
I was down there on a mission. The Vorcha were just in the way.
Remind me not to get in your way. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Okay. Oh, God, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Vorcha are a race that, or I keep saying race, are a species. I'll show you. Vorcha are considered vermin, really. Like they're not respected on the Citadel at all, or anywhere. Like that, people just don't. Nobody seems to hold them in high regard. This is a Vorcha. This guy's a Vorcha right here. These guys. They are sentient, so even though they're considered vermin, like they. It's not like they're actually cockroaches. They live about 20 years. All right. Let's fuel up. We've got probes. All right, so what I think we could do here... I kind of want to explore... I want to finish this nebula. And I think maybe we go to the Citadel. We go see what's up with Anderson. Let Anderson know I'm alive. Because I don't even know if they know I'm alive yet. I would imagine they do, but... Nirog. Nirog is a hydrogen methane gas giant whose moons are once home to Asul, a Batarian warlord who terrorized the Terminus systems. Attempting to unite a pirate army under his banner, he successfully conducted a rapid blitz against 11 habitable planets. Fortunately for the rest of the galaxy, Asul's crimes caught the attention of the Specters, who deduced his hidden location and assassinated him. Asul's empire, built on hyper-extended armies, soon came crashing down. His lost stockpiles of Element Zero have become something of a legend, and foolish spacers have spent countless amounts of time and money searching the Batala system, convinced they will be the ones that finally strike it rich. Perhaps we will. Didn't know Mass Effect had side quests? Yeah, it's got millions of them. Ooh. Yeah, give me that Iridium.
Probe launched.
Also good to see you, Titan. It's an RPG at heart. We need to get these materials because this is what we use for like ship upgrades and shit, so. Scanning's way more detailed. It's also way more interesting and fun. Batala. Thunawanuru. A strange island of peace in the lawless Terminus systems. Thunawanuru is a planet of crushing gravity but abundant life. As its ponderous name indicates, it was colonized by the Elcor, who have several booming industries on the planet. Hydroelectric dams and biofuels from tough woody algae provide much of the planet's energy. Mines export uranium, thorium, and gold, taken to space with generous use of mass effect fields. Of course, pirates target the Elcor's shipping as soon as it leaves orbit, but the Elcor's deals with mercenary companies keep away all but the most foolhardily of attackers. Ooh, we got some Ezo and Iridium. Take it.
Probe away.
I would love to learn more about the Elcor language. You will actually at some point, I think. I feel okay saying it. Oh man, there's lots of Ezo here.
Launching probe.
And I want to stack up.
Launching probe.
We need these materials really badly.
Probe away.
I mean, I will say we're just like literally taking all the resources out of the Elcor's planet here, but
Probe
I want to
away.
play as a Hanar. That would be kind of cool. The Hanar are neat. All right, we made a killing here. Good enough. Logasiri. A step above a carbonaceous asteroid, Logasiri is a planet with a carbon-heavy crust and a trace atmosphere of CO2 and helium. Its surface is cool enough to have liquid water, but it's rapidly drying out as it has lost the critical mass to have a self-sustaining hydrologic cycle. Nevertheless, the Batarians have colonized the world, forcing slaves to work in their mines and agri-habitats. The labor is hot, endless, and backbreaking, even in its low-G environment. Every horror story told by slaves elsewhere in the cluster seems to be topped by one from Logasiri. The most famous is that of the slaver Silperon, who worked to death 420 slaves over the course of a galactic standard year, and ground up their bodies for compost in his greenhouses. He was eventually poisoned by his wife, but his shadow and his business model still hangs over the miserable planet. Damn. Yikes.
Launching probe.
I love the lore on all the planets in 1, but man, they took it to another level on 2, which is even more awesome.
Probe launched.
Doing pretty well here on.
Probe launched.
See you later, Caleb. What's up, Kuro? I will say it's way better scanning these planets with mouse and keyboard than it ever was with a controller. Aaron Larkin.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Sounds like they took somebody who like works for the team and just named a system after them. Utha. Punished with UV and gamma radiation from the Class F star it orbits, Utha is no one's first choice for a planet to land on. Covered in seawater, Utha has a hydrosphere and an ozone layer similar to Earth's, but that simply isn't enough to ward off the life-killing radiation. Its nitrogen-rich, oxygen-poor atmosphere goes unchanged by the few proteins that have managed to form in the ocean depths. Utha, however, has served as a way station for slaves escaping their Batarian masters. What little land it has is technically stable, and its considerable radiation-belted electrical storms grant cover from the many common types of sensors. Fleeing ships typically hide in Utha long enough to discharge their drive cores and stock up on deuterium before trying to make it to the cluster's mass relay. Ooh, rich. Ooh, yeah.
Probe away. Probe launched.
I know, right? Like you got to find the right wavelength. You got to do it right. For being rich, it's very hard to find stuff. Okay, there we go.
Probe launched.
You can now afford collector chitin armor. I love how it tells you that.
Probe away.
Where the hell is everything? Oh, there we go.
Launching probe.
We're probing the shit out of this planet. Actually, no, we should probably save a couple. We've done pretty well here. We got another system to go to. All right. Chat, I will be right back. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you hanging out. It means a lot to me that you hang out for these Mass Effect streams. We're going to do some more cool stuff here. I'm going to go to Kaira Mavori, but I will be right back. All right. Kaira Mavori. This cluster's Dunzo. Uwin Auchi. Uwin Achi, or Uwin Prime, is a stony planet encased in ice under a methane-heavy sky. Named for the Uwin Consortium, the Batarian manufacturing firm that financed its exploration. Uwin Achi's crust provides much of the boron allotropes used in Omnigel throughout the Terminus systems. The area has naturally become a haven for pirates who attempt to steal the refined gel or its ingredients as soon as the cargo ships leave the atmosphere. Good night, Shadow. Man, there's pirates everywhere in these systems.
Probe launched.
Kind of wild how everybody resorts to pirating. There we go.
Probe launched. launched.
Palladium. Oh. Palladium's what I need, so.
Probe launched.
Okay. I mean, the Mass Effect 2's planet lore is amazing. Vatar. Located within the life zone of dimming orange sun, Vatar would be habitable except for its carbon dioxide atmosphere and an icy surface that kills most oxygen-producing bacteria. Nonetheless, mercenary companies and slavers have numerous strongholds on the planet, out of reach of any galactic authority. Travel advisory. A statistically significant number of distress signals have originated within the 1 million kilometer mark of Vatar. Civilian travel is not advised. All right, well, maybe we won't do that then. Although technically we're considered military travel, I guess. All right. Setor. I don't know. A rocky planet with a crushing atmosphere, Setor has been scanned from orbit but largely left unexplored due to its sweltering conditions. Its atmosphere contains nitrogen but also an unusually high percentage of ethane, which can coalesce in pockets near the surface. The alumina-heavy crust of the planet can reach glowing hot temperatures during the daytime, reaching the ethane's auto-ignition temperature and creating pockets of flame across the landscape. For this reason, extravehicular activities are discouraged on Setor, and no company has been willing to invest in exploration. All right. Cluster explored. Let's fuel up. All right, chat, where do you want to go? Do you want to do a dossier? Or are we going to the Citadel? So we have smuggled cargo, recruit the convict, investigate Project Overlord, help Zaid, Firewalker, Citadel, recruit the Master Thief. Where do you want to go? Kind of want to know what Anderson has to say. All right, Citadel it is. Chat hath spoken. Supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation and is a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidium ring. As we know from Mass Effect 1, the Citadel was constructed long before the Protheans. Honestly, I kind of want... Oh, I probably should get my incendiary ammo up. Yeah, actually, I do want to take my helmet off.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
I think I actually have to go to the Normandy in order to... Yeah, I want to see my face. God damn it. I don't... Why do we have to pull away from the Citadel for me to change my freaking clothes?
No messages for you, Commander.
You're our 1 millionth visitor. You want a free gift. Yeah, 1 million.
Do yourself, pretty lady. Morning.
Blue Liberty, thank you for the follow. I mean, we can see our face in this, but I don't know that I like that. Actually, let's go to the crew quarters really quick. Or no, not the crew deck. Maybe the N7 reminder would be good right now. That's true. I probably shouldn't show up on the Citadel all decked out in Cerberus gear. That's probably not a good idea.
No messages for you, Commander.
What's up, Anderson? I joined that. You know, remember that terrorist organization? Yeah, I joined them. Hey, Panda.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift. Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
Really, all I had to say was silence is golden? That was good enough? I know, wouldn't that be awesome, Ed, if you just walk around with an entire entourage of crew? It'd be amazing.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about?
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
Oh, good.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
So it's like a black box, but for your brain instead of like a plane. That's kind of neat. My night's been excellent, Gavin. Good to see you, friend. Congratulations on graduating college. That's a big deal. You kidding me?
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't, He warned me it was bad. Something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
I can see why you might want that back.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
All right.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Ooh, she seems cool. Although, yeah, I do look a little goofy talking to an advertisement in the middle of the Citadel like this. It's a keeper. Now we know what these guys do.
Keepers. Fascinating creatures. Genetic constructs adapted to work in Citadel. Couldn't survive outside. Unknown purpose. Wish I could have studied them. Had other things to do instead.
It's not unknown, Morden. I'll fill you in. Okay, so chat, I want to give you a heads up really quick. You are about to hear possibly my favorite piece of dialogue in all of Mass Effect when we walk up here in a second. And I just want to make sure that, like, you really take in how incredible what you're about to hear is, okay? Like, I love this so much. But we gotta, he started to say it when I went to the Keeper, so hold on.
This recruits is a
Here it
20
is.
kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38 kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip.
Sir, yes, sir.
I love it so much. You are ruining, somewhere out there, you are ruining someone's day at some time. That's, sir, why we do not eyeball it. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. I love that so much. I've listened to that so many times. And it's funny every time. I love it so much. Oh my god. All right. Galactic news. Let's listen.
2 years since the destruction of the Destiny Ascension, planning for the fleet of the new Allied Citadel Defense Unit have reached another impasse. The Asari Republics has ceded its share of defense responsibility to the Turian hierarchy. The Human Alliance maintains a majority share of forces.
Right? It may not hit something for 10,000 years. Right? Could you imagine being on some far-off world in another galaxy and all of a sudden a giant fucking explosive slug ends your planet, right? From 10,000 years ago, all of a sudden, there it is. Ooh, I would agree, Kaladnar. I would agree. Also good to see you, buddy.
Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
That woman doesn't look like she got the remaster. I don't know if she just got kind of left in Mass Effect 1, but okay.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
In we go.
Looks like they've tightened up security.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think?
Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I've been getting that a lot lately.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
I love how one of the options is this is annoying. Oh, look at that map. Gorgeous.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
But you're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs, then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done.
Works for me, brother.
That'd be great.
Done. You're good to go. You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost specters is still kicking.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
All right, let's learn a little bit more from this guy. I like him. Does Spectre status get revoked on death? I have no idea.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Hey, Dillanaga, that's the chick whose writings we found everywhere.
I need to talk to the Council. How can I get to the Presidium from here?
Head through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little? Hey yourself, pretty lady.
This isn't a Presidium.
Good morning.
All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
CSEC has changed.
Yeah, I was say that's got to be pretty alluring to Garrus, given the fact that Garrus always wanted that to be the case.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Okay.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
I'm glad he was able to just push that button. Man. I love Mass Effect 2's Citadel.
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong. Officials in the Systems Alliance remain tight-lipped about the recent disaster on the pioneer colony of Freedom's Progress. The human outpost is believed to have been destroyed, with no survivors on record. Details are sketchy due to a news blackout. This is the latest in a series of frontier settlements lost by the Alliance. The Hanar Shrine of the Enkindlers plans a prayer vigil for the deceased. The Hanar maintain that the lost colonies are the Protheans' wrath, after human explorers defiled a Prothean data beacon 2 years ago on Eden Prime.
Well, that's one way to make sense of it. Okay. Nice to see Emily Wong's moved up. She was just a wee reporter back in Mass Effect 1. Now she's anchoring Citadel News. Good for her. All right, let's do some exploring. What's up, Avina?
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last welcomed you.
There you go.
This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon. The Alliance
Business now.
Embassy has issued a
Pleasure
travel
late.
advisory for human visitors to the Citadel. Would you like to hear it now?
Sure. Phoenix, thank you for the 2 months. I'm so glad I found you and your community in one of Zine's raids. Thank you for creating such an incredibly welcoming and safe community and for doing what you do. I've learned a lot by being here. My honor, Phoenix. It's been wonderful to have you here. By the way, big cheers to everybody who's here. Whether you're chatting, lurking, or watching the VODs, I am honored to play Mass Effect in your midst. Thank you all for supporting the stream in the ways that you do. And thanks for keeping the chat spoiler free. It really does mean a lot. We have a lot of people in here, and I don't have to deal with constantly timing people out. So thank you for that. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am.
Let me hear the travel advisory.
Due to recent adjustments to the Council,
Business
humans
now.
may find aliens
Pleasure
on the
late.
Citadel less friendly than usual. Alliance citizens are advised to limit their time in non-human sectors. Group travel is strongly recommended. If you feel you are being followed or threatened, talk to any nearby CSEC officer, or contact the embassy through the station network.
Oof. Sky Captain, thank you for the 9 months. Also, Elemental, good to see you. I did not save the Council in the first game. No. Nope, nope, nope.
That makes it sound like there are anti-human race riots going on.
There have been 26 incidents of large-scale civil disorder aboard the Citadel in the past 2 years. Many non-human residents disagree with the Alliance-led restructuring of the Council and wish a return to the status quo.
That doesn't sound great.
That explains the tension on the station. Is the Alliance doing anything to calm the population?
Any further information has been deemed inflammatory by the Office of Information Management.
Ooh.
Be advised that your inquiry has been forwarded to Citadel Security. If approached by uniformed officers, please cooperate fully.
Whoa! That's terrifying. Literally asking a question pings CSEC? Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
There seem to be a lot more CSEC officers than the last time I was here.
In the wake of the Geth attack 2 years ago, additional security precautions were implemented for the safety and security of residents. In addition to increased CSEC patrols, weapon carry restrictions have been tightened.
Garrus, you alright, buddy? How charmingly fascist. I'm saying it. Fuck it.
Sounds like a police state to me.
The result is improved safety for all residents. Be advised that your statement has been forwarded to Citadel Security. If you are approached by uniformed officers, please cooperate fully.
I'm Commander Shepard. I don't give a shit. I'm a specter. I don't care. I'm a specter. I'll say whatever I want to you, Avina. Whatever I want.
It looks like this place has recovered from Sovereign's attack.
Repair of the damage from the Geth attack is ongoing. There is still extensive damage on Tasery Ward.
It's interesting that she just said Geth attack. It was not a Geth attack. It was not a Geth attack. We know it wasn't a Geth attack. It was a Reaper attack.
Geth? It was Sovereign who led the attack. A Reaper.
I have no information on a Reaper. References to the term exist in some parahistorical theories on galactic extinction cycles.
Memetic engineering. Council blames Geth. Lies to cover up Reapers. Keeps public from panicking.
I don't like this. I don't like this. This isn't great. This is not.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina.
Oh.
Have a pleasant day.
Ugh. Humans, man. Come on.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
You ever been up there?
No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Damn Turians. We should kill them all.
Maybe don't. Good night, Cladnar. Alright, let's go see what we got in these stores. Credits are burning a hole in my armor again.
Best place for food on Zakara Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
High-grade provisions. Various quality cuisine items used to prepare diplomatic dinners aboard starships, and it only costs 500 credits? Gimme. Ascension novel. I love that they have these.
Pleasure later.
Crit Witch, thank you for the 10 months. He does indeed, Munchie. Written by human author Drew Karpyshyn, the popular military historical novel Ascension focuses on several lives warped or destroyed by human survivalist cult Cerberus. It's a great novel. I highly encourage you all to read it if you're interested. Revelations is another one. Revelation is a popular military historical novel by human writer Drew Karpyshyn that dramatizes human conflicts and political expansion following the 2148 discovery of the Prothean mass relay on Pluto and the beginning of the human galactic exploration. Excellent. Z-May, thank you for the follow. Hope I said that right. All right, cool. We got some good provisions for the Normandy. That's good. Are these Mass Effect books IRL and predate the game? So I don't know about when specifically they came out in the chain, but they are excellent. The ones written by Drew are amazing. There's one that's not written by Drew, and it's utter trash. But the ones written by Drew are incredible. I have all of them. Used ship salesman. Apparently not, Ellie, which always surprises me. Used ship salesman. Okay, so full disclosure, my dad sells cars. So this will be fun.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes. With our Unification Day special, you can get up to 2,000 credits back. Such a deal.
Such a deal.
Could I interest you in a Turian Esquirine sporting shuttle? Unmatched acceleration, peerless maneuvering, and like all Turian shuttles, it can fit a light mass accelerator cannon. Perfect for heavy traffic.
If only we all had cannons on our cars.
I offer a no money down lease on my quality used ships. Ah, I know. Perhaps one of our light haulers? I have several Kowloon modular conveyors available. Very moddable, those Kowloons.
I love his arm movements when he does this.
You know what makes a ship, EarthClan? It's the engines. I don't mean to brag, but the Borcat Combine produces wonderful engines.
Ah, the Borcat
Perhaps
Combine.
You'd like to examine a ship with such an engine?
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to test drive.
Now, I'm hardly one to judge, EarthClan, but you appear quite virile. I believe you could use a shuttle with seating for many bulbous children.
You know, I probably should have used that line back when I worked at GameStop. Sir, you look quite virile. And, you know, you might have kids someday that will enjoy these games, these used games. What an unbelievable thing to say. Wow.
Greetings, EarthClan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly...
My potent Shepard sperms are... I mean, that's really forward thinking. I appreciate that man can really just... Okay.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth. What can I get you?
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's award-winning production of Hamlet, featuring an all-Elcor cast.
Nostalgic melancholy. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy, deep accusation. Where be your jibes now? Your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar.
And don't forget to catch Elcor Hamlet Live, an unforgettable 14-hour experience.
Insincere endorsement. You have not experienced Shakespeare until you have heard him in the voice of Elcor.
Insincere endorsement.
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's award-winning production of Hamlet, featuring an all-Elcor cast.
Fearful wonder, angels and ministers of grace, defend us. Be thou a spirit of health or goblin damned. Bring with thee airs from heaven or blasts from hell. Be thy intents wicked or charitable. Thou comest in such a questionable shape that I will speak to thee. I'll call thee Hamlet, King, Father, Royal Dane. Oh, answer me.
And don't forget to catch Elcor Hamlet Live, 14-hour experience.
Insincere endorsement. You have not experienced.
Oh, man. It's so good. It's so good.
Voice of Elcor.
The meat isn't fresh out here, but you won't find any better dry.
This clan.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian.
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. All right, let's go. Inspector Shepard. Let's solve this shit, chat. Mr. CSEC officer, I'd like to... Well, actually, you know what? No, let's hear the CSEC officer's opinion to start. All right, let's hear the unbiased guy.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like, and she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with CSEC and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
You ran into each other outside the Serta Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
A decent-sized ship, even used, costs hundreds of thousands of credits.
I know. It's crazy, right? But I still like to daydream when I look at the hollows. And I could do amazing things to the engines. I'd make them sing like birds.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Certa Foundation store, she ran right into me.
How does running India mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians. Thieves, all of them.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Certa Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that?
I don't know you.
I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
All right, don't take her in. Let me go check. Let me go check. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Neither one of them is particularly compelling in what they said. I mean, we have to check our own biases here. We have had good experiences with Quarians in the past. We have had maybe not so great experiences with Volus. That is not what is going to inform our decision-making on this. Unlike the CSEC officer. You know how those Quarians are. Get out of here, man. Right, so Volus kind of, they skirt the line. They're a little bit, you know, they're very capitalistic. They've not been represented particularly well up until this point. So I think it's very easy for us to get biased into this idea that maybe this guy's full of shit. And then by having known Tally and had really great experiences with her and most of the Quarians we've run across, I think it's easy for us to give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to make a determination based on my own biases at this point, and I don't have enough information to override them, so we're going to look into it and maybe see what's going on.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is a CSEC matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
All right, Certa Foundation.
I felt her hand go into my pocket. When I checked, my credit chit was gone.
I didn't even touch you.
Please move along.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can...
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
All right, let's find the store. Certa Foundation.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
We can get whatever you'd like for little Jake, Rebecca.
Wait, the immunobooster can delay muscle development in high-gravity environments. What if that hurts him?
What are you buying here?
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
A Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Customer service. Returns, exchanges, and group rates. We also find that sales are better when there's someone to personally interact with. Though I'm not sure why a human company exclusively hires Asari to work their stores.
I'd like to buy something.
Purchases are made through our catalog interface. It's over there.
Give me a discount. Want an endorsement? All right, so this is pretty legendary. This is where the meme comes from. For those of you that haven't heard the meme.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know what would make your services more popular? An endorsement from the man who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
I'm Commander Shepard. This is my favorite store on the Citadel. Alright, Medigel capacity. Buy that.
This might be useful.
Life support webbing. Increases health by 10%. I just like buying stuff.
The nerve enhancements say that there are occasional motor control side effects. Jake loves to run. What if it makes him fall down?
Jake is fine, Rebecca. He's a perfectly healthy toddler.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
He's not... Good day, citizen.
A Volus was in
And
here.
not that I saw.
Okay.
Thanks for your
So
time.
she didn't see anything.
Soon, Shepard.
Let's look around some more. Hey, Mr. Keeper, did you see anything? Okay, no, you're worthless. What's in here?
So which tech module are we supposed to get?
With confusion. I thought you knew.
What? No. All I heard Varanus say was, pick up a module.
Welcome to Saranus Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard!
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
A Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
I'd like to buy something.
Oh, it's all automated these days. There's a catalog interface over there.
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, why is the ship turning around? We're only halfway there.
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
That will be splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much. Ah, my favorite customer. What can I get you?
I'd like to buy something.
Oh, it's all automated these days. There's a catalog interface over there.
I love this guy.
If everything's automated, why are you here?
Customer service. Sweeping out the store, carefully explaining things to the technologically illiterate. It's stunning how many people think that light moves faster through expensive fiber optic cables than it does through cheap ones.
Yourself, pretty lady. Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I love the music in here. The Archon Visor uses an efficiency algorithm to balance processing power for biotic amps and Omni tools. A heads-up display and voice command software allows users to micromanage the systems, reducing cooldown period between energy expenditures. Boy, we're actually starting to run low on credits here.
It's something to do with the Omnigel modulator's heatsink, right? That's why he asked us to go to Saranus. So, is it a heatsink module, or a whole new Omnigel module that has a better heatsink?
Politely, continuing to ask will not cause me to suddenly know.
The writing in Mass Effect 2 is just so perfect. Oh my god. Politely continuing to ask me is not gonna make me suddenly know. Oh my god, I feel like so many of us have been in that position before.
Did Varanus say the Omnigel modulator's heatsink from this tech shop or the heatsink modulator?
With deep respect, I'm sure he would never confuse the two.
Wait. Did you hack your translator so you can control your kinetic language processing?
With a sincerity such that skepticism would be deeply insulting. No.
Oh my god.
Damn it! We came all the way here for the tech upgrades. And you know Varanus won't answer if we call him.
Craftily, we could say that the store had to special order it.
Okay. You're doing the talking. So which tech module are we supposed to get?
With confusion, I thought you knew.
What? No.
Oh god, so good. It's so good. Continuing to ask me questions will not make me suddenly know. It's just perfection.
Please move along.
Found your credit shit, you idiot.
You forgot your credit shit at Saronis Applications. The clerk is holding it for you.
Oh. Well. The Quarian could have stolen it.
Pretty lady.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
You can kiss my ass.
Serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now, just a minute.
And you? She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You kiss my ass.
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
That, my friends, is how you, as a person in a dominant group with power, hold other people in dominant groups accountable. That's how you do it. You don't have to use violence. But Shepard, my man, that's how you do it. You see systemic bullshit oppression like that, you call that shit out. That's how you do it. You punch laterally. Make that guy think twice before he's a racist dickhead.
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Tupari sports drink hit the spot right now?
It sure would.
Tupari, now available with dextro amino acids. You could really go for a Tupari sports drink, couldn't you? Tupari, now made with 10% real Tupo berry juice. Tupari is made with no natural sweeteners. I knew a man who went 3 days without a Tupari sports drink. He got hit by a shuttle. Tupari, the taste Solarians have come to love. Nothing wakes you up in the morning like Tupari Sports Drink's blast of Tupo berry flavor. Tupari, it's good for you. Tupari brings your ancestors back from the grave. 9 out of 10 Tupari drinkers recommend Tupari to their friends. The last one is on my list. We sell so much Tupari, it has to be good.
This is so perfect.
12 trillion bottles of Tupari are sold in a day. Where's yours? Oh, that's right. It's inside me. Tupari, 10 minutes of berry bliss for only 1 credit. Only losers drink Paragade. You want Tupari. Winners drink Tupari. I know you're weakening. Tupari is on your mind. Give in.
Oh.
Commander Shepard drinks Tupari. Don't you want to be like Commander Shepard?
Yeah.
Commander Shepard is referenced under license from Alliance Military Recruitment Service.
I've never actually sat at this vending machine this long. This is awesome.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Tupari sports drink right now?
That was legitimately new. I've played this game. This is my 10th time playing this game. I've never made it that far on that vending machine. Oh my god.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni-Gel converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
What's down here? God. Oh man, my like jaw hurts because I've been smiling so much. These are so good. Tupari. Who else wants a Tupari? Only losers drink Paragrade. Winners drink Tupari.
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a Cision Omni-Gel converter. He said there'd be one waiting for me.
Do you have a service order?
No, I got the refund, made the exchange, and then he said go to the warehouse.
Ooh, I want to see where this goes.
I just talked to him on the Wards Market. He sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
The Wards Market? Why would you come to a Zakara Ward warehouse?
He said they're out of stock and I should go here. He didn't say anything about a service order.
Without a service order, I really can't help you.
Ugh.
Tupari.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? He sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Been trying to get this refund for 2 years. 2 years! I'm not giving up now.
You'd get a lot farther in life if you just held on to your service orders and receipts.
It's very true.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni-Gel converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No.
Hold on to your receipts.
This is the warehouse.
Oh man. I'm just so happy right now. All right. I think we've done all we can do down here. 2 years trying to get a refund. That is the guy from the markets in Mass Effect 1. Keen eye. Let's go the other way. I know, right, the word? But, I mean, Sovereign attacked the Citadel, so...
So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
It's festive, and you like ships.
I'm an engineer, honey. I look at ships all day.
Ooh. Ooh, we get couple dynamics here. I like this. She's trying to appease him. He shuts it down. Seems as if maybe she doesn't... Okay, hold on.
Maybe a fish, then?
What? Why? It's a fish. Fish have nothing to do with the Citadel. Besides, it'll be dead in a couple of years.
The important thing is to embrace the time that you have to spend with a fish.
Oh, is this the lifespan talk? I'm not having the lifespan talk.
Oof.
All I'm saying is that these mementos will help me remember the happy times we've shared even after you're gone.
Fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. You've ruined the Citadel for me.
Fish it is.
Eris.
So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
Okay, so
like ships.
obviously the fact that they have different lifespans is not something that they've talked about particularly well. She's trying to be, you know, she's trying to take it in stride. She's trying to be joyful about it. She's trying to play it off as it's not a big deal. This guy, instead of talking about how much of a big deal it is to him, is also shutting it down and is passively saying no to her advances, which is not particularly great. What we would really want to do is say, hey, okay, so obviously this is a thing that's affecting you guys. You're wanting to remember this. That's really cool. She's trying to initiate a level of memory, and she's holding into account the fact that she's going to outlive you. At the same time, I see that that's probably upsetting to you, and I'm wondering if you have told her that in a way that she can understand how upsetting it is to you. We're going to try to facilitate a conversation where you both talk about how upsetting it is that your lifespans don't align, and maybe ways that the two of you can work together to create memories where you're not having that conversation through the decision whether to have a fish or a ship. Instead, we can get to the nitty-gritty so that when you guys are talking about this stuff, it's a little more fun and playful like it probably used to be when you first got back together.
Good day, my friends.
Hey, yourself,
Welcome to the
pretty lady.
Citadel.
Good morning.
God of War, thanks for the follow.
These stores are owned by the Citadel, right?
That's correct. Citadel souvenirs outlets are owned by the council government. The profits generated by sales are used to maintain the station. We offer an assortment of decorations suitable for display in your personal quarters.
How do you know that? Accuse her of classism. Holy shit.
I'd like to buy something.
My apologies. I do not make sales. I'm here to answer questions and process returns and exchanges. To make a purchase, browse our electronic catalog over there.
Yeah, no kidding, Munchie. I don't think I would do this. I'm intrigued by the choice. Like, that's pretty rough. I don't think there's anything to suggest that that's like a legitimate. Why would I do that? She just works here.
Since these stores are owned by the council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former specter.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the man who defeated Sarah?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
Hey, I'm just I'm pre-Saren, Cryptic. Space hamster. This small furry rodent looks up at you with what seems like a knowing smile. I think I probably need to purchase the space hamster. Some fish. Normandy. The Destiny Ascension. Cool. Do you think the VA recorded one of those for every interaction, or do you think they used the same focal clip? Who knows?
What? Why? It's a fish. Fish have nothing to do with the Citadel. Besides, it'll be dead in a couple of years.
The important thing is to embrace
All
the
right,
time.
we've had that. We've watched them have that conversation. Let's go.
Is this the lifespan talk?
Is this the lifespan talk? Oof. All right, upstairs, level 28. Let's see what we got.
Human.
I thought weapons were restricted on the Citadel now.
Thanks to your kind. We store off-site and deliver directly to ships. Customers never touch a gun while they're on the Citadel. Make as many laws as you like, human. We'll always find loopholes.
People are not fond of us, are they?
I'd like to buy something.
Then use the catalog kiosk like everyone else.
I'm such a boomer.
Tell me about your services.
I sell guns. I don't think humans need any more than they already have.
How is he possibly going to give me a discount? There's no way.
Excuse me.
What?
Look, I know our races aren't on the best of terms.
You are kinslayers. Your Admiral Hackett let the Council die.
There's nothing I can do about that. What I can do is stop the Geth from attacking again.
You hunt Geth?
Geth, pirates, mercenary scum, all over the terminus.
That's dangerous game. I don't like your kind, but I'll help the enemy of my enemy. I'll give you a discount, but I'll deny it if word gets around.
Thank you.
Just get the hell out of here before I change my mind.
That was definitely my fault. That was not Hackett's fault. I made that call. 100% made that call. Man, this cost 50K? Holy shit. Squad bonus plus 10% heavy pistol damage. Upgrades heavy pistols and hand cannons for your entire squad. I really need this, though. Because I use pistols. I mean, submachine gun damage is useful, too, but I don't use that as my primary. I don't have a sniper. Oh, I see what you're doing there, Deward. I see what you're doing there. I can't carry a sniper in Mass Effect 2.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now. Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
As a person who worked at GameStop for many years, I love that they poked at GameStop for this.
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun, and you can install it on an Omni tool. For 10 credits, we offer data protection for any game we sell. If the copy protection ever malfunctions, you can download a new copy free. Those Asari Hanar porn games they sell in Shinakiba are really nasty. Oh, sorry. I was playing this fascinating human game, Solitaire. Did you need something? I wish they still made role-playing games like they used to. These days, it's all big choices and visceral combat. I miss those old games, where you had to remember to drink water, and it took 5 hours real time to fly somewhere. Do you have an account with us? If you open one, we have a special this month. You can download a game free. The worst thing about extranet games is when some Batarian comes on and insists on speaking his own language without auto-translation. I don't get the complaints about the Grim Terminus Alliance games. So what if you can capture and beat slaves? It's just a game.
GTA. Grim Terminus Alliance. GTA.
You know anyone who plays that extranet game, Third Coil? Me neither. You sure hear about it a lot in the news, though. I know it looks like I'm not working, but there's only so many times you can sweep the place. If games were still available on OSD, I could alphabetize the racks or something. Do you play those human sports games? They sell well in the Alliance, and to Krogan. Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game.
Fuentes, thank you for gifting that sub.
Mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now.
I used to, so back when Saints Row and GTA were pretty huge, and I worked at GameStop, there were always these like conniving little middle school kids that would bring their grandma to GameStop because they knew that their grandma didn't know what they were buying for them. And I remember there was one time where this kid, I mean, he's like one of those like weaselly little kids. Like you just could tell he was one of those weaselly little kids. He brought his grandma in. And the kid comes up to the counter and he puts Grand Theft Auto and he's got this shit-eating grin on his face. And I looked at his grandmother and I was like, I go, so you're okay with the mature rating on this game? She's like, oh, yeah, it's fine. And I was like, well, do you know why it's rated mature? And she's like, well, no. He said that there's like some shooting and stuff. I go, would you be okay with your kid driving through, picking up a prostitute, having sex with the prostitute in the car? As the car shakes, the prostitute gets out of the car and then he shoots her in the back of the head, takes her money back, and then goes and does it again. And she was like horrified that I said that. She's like, I can't believe you just said that. And I was like, yeah, that's what's in the game. I was like, so like if you're cool with that, then yeah, I'll sell you the game. And she was like, and the kid went from shit-eating grin to just like looked like he was gonna cry. Like I had thwarted. The Schadenfreude was real, man. And his grandmother was like, you go put that back. And then there was another time where a kid tried to buy Saints Row the Third, or it was one of the Saints Row games. I don't even remember which one. It was when Saints Row games started getting ridiculous. And I was like, are you cool with this? This is rated mature. You're cool with your kid running around shooting people, hitting people with giant purple dildos? Like, you're cool with that? And the mom was like, giant purple dildos? Why would you say that? I always got the, like, why would you say that? And I was like, because that's in the game. If you want your kid to go, like, run around slapping people around with a big giant dildo, I was like, I mean, if you're not cool with me even saying that out loud, then you're probably not cool with him playing the game.
The people want to hear your story, Shepard.
Oh, God. You again? Do we do it, chat? Garrus, dude, give me some space. Oh, this is Fox News lady. We talked to her before. We managed to do okay, but it is a good way to announce I'm not dead, but do I really want to give her the... Oh, we're going to think on that for a second.
Got time for the press, Shepard? Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
Oh, I remember. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Or do we go in the direction of, like, I don't remember you? I don't want to do that. Like, instead of going like, you made me look bad, be like, am I supposed to know you? Okay. So this chick, for those of you who weren't here for this, when she interviewed us originally when we were on the Citadel, she approached us to talk about being a Spectre, and she seemed relatively mild-mannered about it, but it became very clear that when she started asking questions, they were trap questions. She was not asking questions that she was not asking questions that had good answers. I had to basically, like, really sidestep and dodge because she absolutely had an agenda. I don't know that it was personal, but I have a hard time believing that you could work for a news company like that and ask me those questions to my face if there wasn't some kind of shit going on. And it's hard for me. I mean, I understand that she's got an agenda for whatever it is that for this Westerland News or whatever that she works for. I don't want to do an acknowledgement that she made me look bad. If I say that to her, that gives her some level of satisfaction that she did her job. Her entire point was to make me look bad. So if I acknowledge that, I don't think that's particularly useful. Now, I could say that I remember her. I do remember that you interviewed me, right? But that's going to... I don't know. I still think that that gives her some idea that she's been living in my head. If I say I'm supposed to know you, even if I don't, I think it puts her on the rears a little bit here. Now, granted, it may agitate her a little bit. She does have the power of news circulation, so she could maybe change some stuff. So, as emotionally as I want to say, am I supposed to know you? And act like I've never met her before. I don't know that that's a good idea. Only because she's the one who's ultimately got the flow of information. She's not currently recording. So I'm going to just acknowledge that I remember. And I'm going to be very stoic. And I'm not going to lead on to her that there is any sort of emotional response that I actually have with her.
You spent the whole time trying to make me look like I was selling out Earth to the Council.
You proved me wrong in the end. Now that you've resurfaced, you're news again. I just want to give your story its due. Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to abandon the Destiny Ascension, sacrificing nearly 10,000 lives, including the previous Citadel Council.
For those who don't know, if you click your mouse button there, you punch her in the face. Okay? Like, you literally walk up to her and you punch her in the face. I am not an advocate for that. I'm not about to be violent and punch this lady, even though that's a shit question. We knew this was coming. As soon as I engaged with her, I knew this was coming. Now, I'm going to be a little bit more edgy this time with her. I could say we created an opportunity, but I don't think people are going to understand that. I think about even when we were talking through that moment, there was so much that went into that decision. We labored over that, right? Like, people had different opinions on it. There were people that said I should have saved the council. There were people that said I shouldn't. That was a very hard decision. I don't imagine that anybody who listens to this news is going to be able to put themselves in those shoes. So for me to say we created an opportunity doesn't work particularly well. If I say I'm not doing this and I walk away from this, that doesn't look good either. I am trapped. So I'm going to make her look bad by asking this question, by saying, how dare you disrespect the dead? You're basically representing what everybody worries that the humans are, which is that we don't give a shit and that we used it as an we used it opportunistically. I can't believe you would even think to ask that.
Saving everyone only happens in vids. There will be sacrifices. Being in charge means making sure they lead to the greater objective. That's a reality shared by all soldiers, in command and on the ground. Don't you dare suggest I made that call lightly.
I didn't mean to accuse...
You're damn right you didn't. I won't let you disrespect anyone who gave their life that day. They're heroes. All of them. They deserve better than you.
Commander Shepard, first human specter. Hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check vid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
Kiss my ass. I mean, Pi, me answering the question that way, what else is she gonna ask me? She looks like a complete dipshit now. And that was live, baby. So suck it. Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way she asks another question after that. I just put my foot down. I feel good. I feel good about that. That feels real good. Good night, Skog. It's not Afterlife. I mean, it's okay, but it's not Afterlife. Presidium groundskeeper.
Nothing I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lake?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is the Leosanis' gift shop.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff that tourists throw garbage in?
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
Where's that gift shop?
In the market downstairs from the bar. Delea sells aquariums. Fish are the largest pets most station residents can get a permit for.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the DeMaio flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nicely.
Well, so here's our dilemma now, chat. Do we tell that Krogan that there are no fish? Or do we give him the fish and tell him that there are, knowing that he can't go up to the Presidium? I already bought the fish. I'm aware that I can buy it and give it to him. Like, I could lie to him and say, here you go. Good night, Night Elf. I don't know why he wants the fish. Let's find out.
What do you want?
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing Shaira.
Ugh, sorry you're so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
I mean, that's one way to make a metaphor, but, Shaira as the consort. Yep. There's no fish, man.
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Well, sorry, man.
Shepard! Welcome back to the ranks of the living. I wasn't sure you got my message.
Good to see you again, man.
It's been a long time, Captain.
It's Counselor now. I had to give up my commission when I joined the Council. I'm glad you came. Though I was hoping the rest of the Council would be here for this meeting too. Unfortunately, they rarely listen to me. Sometimes I wonder if Udina would have been the better choice for this.
We did put him in a rough spot. Why won't he help you?
The ambassador knows how to play politics. Just tell him what you need and let him figure out how to push it through.
Unfortunately, that usually involves pissing off the rest of the Council. They veto my suggestions and nothing changes. Truth is, I just don't have the knack for compromising my principles. A bad trait for a counselor.
Nobody said this was going to be easy, but I know you. You get things done.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I doubt Udina would echo it. He thinks I need to work on my people skills.
I'm still not clear on why you wanted me to come.
There's been a lot of talk since you came back. Some of what I hear has been, frankly, a little disturbing. I wanted to give you a chance to explain your actions. Maybe get the Council to see things from your point of view. But they refuse to see you. You let the previous Council die during Sovereign's attack on the Citadel. They feel you'll always put human interests before galactic concerns.
Oh.
Rumors that you're working with Cerberus haven't helped. What are you doing out there?
Oh. Oh, God. It's all just this. Oh. Ah. I had to make that choice. It wasn't about human interest. This is exactly what I was afraid was going to happen if Udina got on. Udina's the one who was opportunistic about this shit. But, like, I didn't do that. I didn't do that for... Oh, man. I understand in some ways why people think this, but, like, come on, man. If we don't take out Sovereign, it doesn't matter.
Cerberus seems to be the only group who cares about our missing colonists.
I feel for those colonists, Shepard. But they went out to the Terminus systems to get away from the Alliance. We can't protect them, but you can. Or at least you're trying to, and I get the sense there's more going on here.
He now sound... Oh, you can tell he's a politician now, man. You can tell. You can tell.
The Reapers are moving again, but not through the Geth. It's the Collectors. They're behind the colony abductions.
The Collectors? We hadn't considered that.
There's so little data. They've always seemed like a fringe threat. If they're a front for the Reapers, this is big. But even that may not be enough to get the Council off its tail. The others have spent the past 2 years convincing themselves the Reapers don't exist. I tried to get the truth out, but they don't want to see it. It's just easier for them to accept Sovereign as a Geth warship.
Glad to know that at least Anderson still believes that they're Reapers. Like, thank God at least he's not. Yeah, I gotta tell you something. If I'd have walked in here and his ass would have said, actually, Shepard, are we sure that was a Reaper? Oh, you want to talk about like a freaking dagger to the heart? So I'm glad at the very least that Anderson still believes that. I mean, it's got to be demoralizing being on the council and constantly being vetoed. At the same time, I mean, I guess that is the democratic process, I suppose.
Are they blind? What about Vigil, the Prothean VI on Ilos?
The VI in Ilos shut itself down. You're the only one who spoke to it, just like you and your crew are the only ones who spoke directly to Sovereign. Officially, the existence of the Reapers has been dismissed as a myth spread by Saren to convince the Geth to follow him. We both know the truth. But I've spent 2 years fighting that line, and I don't have much to show for it.
Oh.
It's not like you to give up, Anderson.
I haven't given up, but I have to be realistic. Even as a counselor, there's only so much I can do.
I respect
It's up to
that.
you to stop the Reaper, Shepard. All I've got is a title if you want it. I can reinstate your specter status. I won't win any popularity contests, but they can't really object. Your title was never officially rescinded when you died. Besides, you're still a hero to humanity, and the Council knows the danger of discounting our opinion.
Thanks, man. I mean, I'm taking that. That's an absolute resource. I don't even care if it comes from a council who can't stand me. I don't care if the optics on that are bad. I know the truth. I'm taking it.
I'll take whatever asset I can get, old friend. Coming from you, it's as good as the first time.
Not quite the same level of ceremony. And more symbolic than useful, but it still has weight in some quarters. The rest is up to you. I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
What up, big dog? Surprised to see me?
Not used to seeing ghosts, Udina?
I'd heard you were alive, of course, but I didn't expect to see you back on the Citadel. I hope you didn't do anything foolish, Counselor, like try to arrange a meeting with the Council. There could be serious political ramifications.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Ooh. I'm curious why having the Council talk to me has bad political implications. Like, as far as people know, I mean, I guess he said I'm a hero to humanity, not to, well, no, because everybody's pissed off at me because I let the Council die. So, the Council talking to me, oh, okay, does look bad. Does look bad. This is why, I mean, I will say, Udina's got, and I work for Cerberus, and I work for freaking Cerberus. God damn it. Oh, man, James, I'm sorry that you had to witness that, man. Good to see you, man. Oh. Whatever, it didn't bother me. I'm used to it at this point. I've seen this shit.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
Sense. It makes sense.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Oof.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
Boogeyman spelled like that never looks right.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Olenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Olenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
I understand. That makes complete sense.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
This feels like a futile request, but why don't you come with me, buddy?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
It's fair. Ooh. What a bind, man. What a bind. I think that's probably it for the Citadel. What are you doing, Morden? Damn. Apparently, that is one thing that nobody ever really mentions it, Little Red Boat. Like, nobody's like, wait, you have a new Normandy? How the hell did you get that? Or like, wow, Cerberus has that kind of funding? Yeah, nobody ever seems to be weirded out by that. I don't want to do Kasumi's mission yet. Yeah, let's go get the cargo that Aria had for us. That feels like tying up a loose end. I don't have a ton of time left. Unfortunately. If I could go till 3, I would, but the Hourglass Nebula. Alright, let's read a couple planets here. You'll have to go ask Fidan James. I won't be able to go through all of it tonight. You can catch the VOD. Wenrum, White Knight, takes its name from a Solarian story in the Romantic period of a knight who refused all temptation to riches, carnality, and even flavorful food until justice was served to poor and oppressed. The planet is so named because of its white, highly reflective surface composed mainly of titanium dioxide and ice, with no atmosphere to speak of, to dim its albedo. Rich?
Probe away.
Yeah, I know. Like, the Normandy is such a huge part of Mass Effect 1 that, yeah, people see Normandy SR2 and they're just kind of like, okay. I definitely find it odd.
Launching probe.
Alright, let's get that palladium. No, shit. Come on, Shepard. Oh, yeah, we also have to give the cook the food that we found. Nephros. Nephros, restless sleep, is a relatively small hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant. Its atmosphere is home to spectacular winds of up to 350 kilometers per hour and electrical storms up to 700 times the power of those on Earth, which indicate that its hydrogen clouds contain moderate amounts of water vapor. Quarum. A scorchingly hot planet close to its parent star, Quarum was bombarded by comets and asteroids during its earliest geological periods. As the solar system stabilized, these occurrences leveled off until the planet became geologically inactive. Its nitrogen and helium atmosphere is extremely thick due to heavy metals, making the planet's core very dense. Unfortunately, these metals are deep below the crust, making mining impractical. Hey, Avocado. First charted by the Solarians, Toonfeigl, Hard Heart, is noted for its platinum and uranium deposits, making robo-mining a lucrative activity. While the surface temperature is well within the range of a comfortable EVA excursion, extremely dense Toonfeigl generates a dangerous gravitational pull 5 times that of Earth. Solarian miners exploring the planet derisively nickname planets such as these Elcor tourist traps. Ha. Alingon. Alingon, Deceptive, was so named by Solarian scouts because as their probes landed on the planet, their instruments started going awry. This turned out to be due to the high concentration of magnetically active periclase magnesia in the core of the crust of the planet. This interferes with the scans and broadcasts, which has given rise to countless spacer stories of pirates lying in wait in Allington's magnetosphere, or crash ships with untold fortunes stranded on the surface. In reality, any pirates would have a hard time locating prey amongst all the all the interference, and would live lives cut off from the rest of the galaxy, as the magnetosphere kills extraplanetary communication. Allington's other natural features are a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide, spectacular dry ice formations, and xenon gas, which can be skimmed from upper atmosphere and used in ion thrusters. Antikythera, fused metal, is so named because of its spectacular craters. A planet high in various grades of iron oxide, Antikythera is regularly pummeled by loose asteroids in the nearby belt between it and Wenrum. The iron melted and fused by the incoming meteors makes for spectacular landscape shots that look alien no matter what part of the galaxy you may be from. However, due to frequent meteor impacts, exploration is considered highly dangerous even to those with advanced kinetic barriers. How do I watch the VODs on Twitch? You go to my channel, and it'll show all the previous videos. Cerberus hotspot detected. The planet Dratar in the Fire system is suspected Eclipse smuggling site. Cerberus is interested in obtaining the materials kept at its site. Operatives will be paid handsomely for any intact crates retrieved from the site. Be aware that Eclipse would rather see the cargo destroyed than lose it to a rival organization. Payment will be made once the acquisition of undamaged crates is verified. Let's land, baby. Get a little combat to finish out the night. Oh boy. Boys, yeah, I'm gonna need you to.
Moving out of my cover.
Morden. Morden, what are you doing? Oh boy.
Deploying incineration.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad.
Making contact.
What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna suck. I don't think Garrus is actually useful here. We may have to actually go with Miranda because I'm gonna need her overload. Garrus ain't it. Miranda, you have utility. Absolutely, stages. All right, let's give it another go. This is the run. This is it. This is intact crates remaining out of 20.
I see you, Shepard.
Not a problem.
Going to cover.
I'm gonna need you guys to stay right here. Damn it. Miranda! Oh my god. I don't know that I have it in me to do this. This is gonna be rough. Oops. Oh man, this is gonna be brutal. If this is where... Oh man, if this is where we have to start... Oh no, thank God. Okay.